Oh, what's up guys? I was just out here cleaning the back of the van and I thought I'd tell you a little story. Yeah, right. I spent like a full day going through footage and then like an hour and a half making notes on what to talk about of the footage. Pulled this stuff out, set up this camera to get to this point. And it's hot as shit. I'm sweaty, I'm in a dirty shirt. Our pets' heads are falling off! Look, you can see my knees. I look like a dummy, man. My posture, this angle. Maybe if I like did a half butt cheek, a quarter and a half butt cheek, more natural. Now I kind of look like I'm leaning. I can put something on. All right. So since it's the middle of the summer, I saw it fitting to release our last snowboard trip. Actually, I'm trying to go through all the footage that I've been sitting on, and the last trip we took was to Colorado to do some snowboarding back in March, and that trip actually got cut short because of quarantine and COVID-19. So yeah, we haven't been on a trip since then. So back in March, the guys and I decided to head out to Colorado to do some snowboarding. The previous year, we had gone to Utah, and I don't know if you've seen that video, but if you haven't, you could go check it out. It was Andy, my buddy Nick, and I with the fur balls. But this time, Nick couldn't come. He was actually out in Guatemala. He was out on a filming assignment, so I can see why he picked that over snowboarding. Anyway. Okay, it's March 10th. Andy and I are heading out to Denver. And then Freddy is flying out. And this time, I'm the one who's late. When I was prepping for the trip, one of my dad's buddies walked up and he's like, hey, you know your sticker's expired. And I'm like, oh shit. All my mail goes to Joe's place. Well, he brought it in, his cat barfed on it, and then he felt bad and cleaned it off. And then while it was sitting out to dry, his cat then peed on it. I said I'd just get a new one, and I completely forgot about it. So I went and tried to get a new one. B&B was packed. It was a whole thing. Smooth me. And wow, everything is falling. So I was late. I went and picked Andy up, and I tried to film it. You can tell how good I did with nailing the focus. And then we took off. Good shot.
Why are you so angry?
You know, originally we were like, oh, we're gonna make this drive in a day. It's only about 16 hours only. That's quite a bit. But because I was late, there was no way that was gonna happen unless we wanted to drive through the night. So we decided to take it easy and maybe stop off and do something. We've passed into Illinois, but we're playing with the idea of maybe stopping in St. Louis to hit So Ill.
Oh, I gotta pooped. All right, we're gonna eat some food. We're not gonna do Long John Silver's though, so don't worry about that.
70 West. 4 hours on the road. Damn it, where are we going? I thought I stayed on 70 West. I did. Isn't that what you told me to do?
Yeah.
We're gonna run out of gas too. I didn't trust that far.
Whoa.
Catch it. Must have got sucked out. It's hitting me now. Oh, whoa.
Here we are at St. Louis.
When we're on road trips, we always trade off on gas.
And this time, no one hit the bunker.
Rubber baby Bubby Bunkers? That is what I got my dent from the last time. Denting up the van. Apparently not. No. Excited about the free air. All right, what are we totaling here?
$48 made.
Oh, you blew it. And what are the cost per gallon?
$2.11.
$2.11. There you go, almost 50 bucks to fill the tank. So we're taking a pit stop at the So Ill climbing place. Stretch our legs, gonna climb in, throw a poop bag out. But first, oh no. I hate putting poop bags at the top of like a full garbage. I feel so bad because then whoever has to go change it, it's like right in their face. Like, here's a big pile of poop for you. You're welcome. We climbed and I did terrible. Andy actually did pretty good. I had pulled something in my hand so I couldn't really crimp, and then I just made it worse climbing. But I tried it anyways.
What do you think you're looking at?
I was filming you that whole time. All right, quick pit stop. Kind of a bummer. Stay. I didn't really climb. But we were only there for a few hours, and then we jumped back on the road, and Andy and I switched.
Hey.
We are heading out of St. Louis now. We did our little climbing thing, so now it's driving. And we only drove for like 45 minutes before he was like, I need to get some food. As you can see, we've only got, oh God! You can see the gauge there. It's only about a quarter tank, which means we've been driving for like an hour, tops. Why'd we have to stop?
I wanted a snack. Just to hold me over until dinner.
What is this?
This is my peaked Red Bull.
Oh, that's a big one. Rock, back up. Ice cream, ice cream. Did you see it? Of course we stopped at Dairy Queen, and yeah, you know, because we were there, I got some ice cream too. But I ended up falling asleep right after I ate it with the spoon in my mouth, which is something that happens. Like, anytime I'm a passenger in a vehicle, I fall asleep. I can't help it. We did talk a bit about like our previous trips we did with each other and what we like to pack and what it's like traveling with each other to pass the time. But I don't know, it's kind of boring. Where are we now?
We are
In Missouri. This all might look like
I definitely
shit.
think it's bright enough. I'm putting sunglasses back on. The sun's gonna peek through those clouds.
It is not.
No, you have no concept of daylight savings time.
Yes, I do.
The sun is still above. Take an almanac with you. Step one.
Almonds. Pack them.
Everything gets covered in dog hair and cat hair. Even though Ben is very clean,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
you get hair everywhere.
Like Rocky will jump
Look where
on
the sun's
seats.
at. It's still above that yellow.
That's a reflection.
No,
off
it's
of
not.
a big lake.
No, it's not. This is why people think we're dating.
Because the
It is bigger. I like to make sure the child locks are off on the windows. Every trip we go on, I always, for some reason, it's that day that I have worst.
really bad road farts.
We go to the Grand Canyon together?
No.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did. But that was
That was
during
the
our
first trip.
Yeah, remember I was giving the elk water at the water fountain.
Yeah.
Trick hacks.
Trip hacks?
So, oh yeah, for me, if I fall asleep while driving, if I feel like I'm falling asleep while driving, I eat sunflower seeds. Do you have anything like that to like keep yourself awake?
My go-to is usually Red Bull, windows down, and tobacco.
Blasting music and smoking cigarettes.
Music. Sometimes if I'm driving, I just take a little nap.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like driving at night though. I'm more of that.
I'm not. I get like dazed out when it's like dark and you get the reflectors and the path of reflectors. It's mesmerizing.
That's weird.
All right, that was a good ender. I don't know how entertaining that is. Maybe I'll throw it on Patreon or something. All day overcast day, catching a sunset at the end of it. Before we knew it, it was dark, and it's only dark for like 2 hours. My headlight goes out. Why are we here, you might ask? Turd. It's a pain in the ass to change the headlights on this van. And I remember there was something with like the tab being up. If you don't take the whole headlight housing out, it takes some serious concentration and focus to get your hand back there and get it positioned just right so that the clip goes on and locks it in place. It takes forever. It's super frustrating. Yeah, got it. That's the worst. Oh, try to get the Kansas sign.
Here we are. Hey.
Punch it.
There's a very large booger in my hand.
So you did get it?
Yeah. We are currently in the midst of a pretty big storm. Oh!
But we kept driving, and then we ended up just stopping at a rest stop. We're
We're here in Ogalla, or almost to Ogalla.
We're here?
Oh man, I'm zoomed in. We drove like 11 hours today, 5 tomorrow.
It says 5.5.
We'll be in Denver tomorrow. Yep, and we're at a truck stop. No, we're not.
We're at a rest stop.
We're at a rest stop.
She's cooking and poop right now.
All day. I don't know how you have so much gas.
I don't know either. I pooped like 3 times.
Hi. Don't go too far. Hey. It's day 2. We were about 5 hours out of Denver. I think we're gonna get in probably around 2 or 3. So we'll probably go hiking and check out some climbing spots that we might want to hit tomorrow. Because then Freddy lands tomorrow around 2. Oh yeah, this reminds me. I did this because last time Nick sat down at a bench just like this at a rest stop and apologized for denting the van. And the van just barely touched this red pole. And at first, you know, it made a little noise, but like, there's no way that, you know, it really did anything. But it left a pretty good sized dent, which I still haven't got that dent out. Let's go! Ooh!
Ben wants me to talk about how I work for Heath in the van. Why would I be talking while working my dude?
How you holding up at the pit stop?
Eat or die, bruh. Oh yeah, this reminds me of dog rescue too.
This one?
Incredible team.
What's the gas prices here?
208. Well, this says 213 though.
Again, to pass the time, Andy and I decided to try to name off all the original Pokemon. A Squirtle.
Well, you got your classic starter, just
Yeah.
Bulbasaur,
Squirtle.
Ivysaur, Venusaur, and then you got Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise.
There was like Vileplume was one.
Those are way down the line. You're get back to the beginning of the list.
But there was Articuno.
Articuno.
There was that one that had like the pouch with the little guy in it.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres, that's it.
Magnets now.
Alakazam, Kadabra, Abracadabra, Alakazam. The magnets, what were they? Volt? And we didn't do too great. Sandshrew you got, Sand Slash we didn't get.
Sand Slash.
We didn't say Jigglypuff or Wigglypuff. Coughing and wheezing, forgot
That's what I was asking about, the one that looks like a poison ball. That's
yeah. Porygon.
No, it's made out of construction paper, like a comic.
Yeah. Fuck that up.
Tamagotchi. What's it called? You fold paper, Japanese style? Origami. Like an origami, like duck. And we just like crap.
We ended up getting to Denver pretty quick, and we had a lot of time to kill because Kyle still had work. And so we decided to drive to Golden.
We're going to Golden, Colorado. My tattoo artist is there though, his shop is there, and we're gonna swing by and say hi, and then maybe go to his cousin's burrito place and grab burritos.
I thought we were hiking.
Fire burritos. Well, don't you want to eat before?
Well, you told people.
And then we're gonna hike.
Alright, cool. Eat a burrito, then hike. We got 4 hours.
That's plenty of time. But we snagged some food, and then we went and visited Bart.
Burrito.
Couldn't wait.
What's up? Why are you locking the van like that? What's up? Good.
While we were there, he showed us around. He had this cool little like 100-sided die that if you roll it, whatever number it lands on, for 50 bucks he'll give you that tattoo in the booklet. And he said there was some like pretty decent hiking just around the corner. So we hung out for a bit and actually decided to go check out some of those hiking spots.
Where are we going?
We're going to a trail.
All right.
I forget what it's called.
Don't fall off the road. With great views of this factory.
Yeah, the Coors Factory. We're going to the North Table Mountain.
That's where they make beer. Hey, there's a place where I can poop.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Not yet. When I get back, I'm sure will.
Oh, it is. It's all switchbacks.
The hike was really nice, and you hike up and then you could see the whole Coors warehouse. They do the Coors tours there in Golden. And then there's like a ridge line, like a big rock face where there's a bunch of climbing routes. And so the whole time you're hiking, people are climbing beside you. There were a ton of dogs out there at the time, and Rocky had been cooped up in the van so long, he was just like wanting to play with every dog that walked by. So the trail we wanted to hit was closed. So we're just walking to the edge of this thing.
Cacti.
Whoa, scary. We had a lot of fun, and you know, it's starting to get dark, so we decided to head back. We made it back to the van after our little hike. We saw a lot of cool climbing spots.
Saw some stuff.
And I think we're gonna come back and do some climbing. But right now we are headed to Kyle's place, which is about
23 minutes away.
All right.
Hola.
Hello.
Where should we park?
I'll open up the gate and you can park around there.
Okay.
That's Kyle.
Oh wait, it opens both sides.
Cleaned it up for us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He had a little concrete pad that was fenced in, but then his whole yard, I was expecting it to be like a little grassy, nice little spot. It's just dirt. And I'm like, great. These dogs are gonna run and roll in this dirt and then come straight into the van.
Come here,
But it was nice to get out. It was nice to see Kyle. It was nice to see Pete. We even got to see Sam, who I hadn't seen in a long time.
Good.
Where's the kitty?
I'll let him out. What are you doing? Look at this. Oh, get it. Get it. Hey, you. But it was nice to have a spot to park and kind of resituate everything in the van, and then go get groceries. What was that place we went grocery shop? What, Super? King Super? That's the dry goods. We got our loaded fridge, and then bathroom goods.
Yeah, that's my stash.
And Archer has it's like spotting a bad guy. Hey, who's that on the wall?
We have an escaped convict on the south wall. Close down the gates. Close down the gates. He's trying to hide behind a log. He's making a break for it.
So we're gonna eat some dinner. Pets are gonna eat some dinner, and then I gotta send some stuff via computer, emails, stuff.
Via computer email.
And then bedtime. Rocky is tired. He can barely keep his eyes open. Oh, there he is.
What? Checking the news because coronavirus is gonna kill us all.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shower, then bedtime. So the next day the plan was to hit a local skate park, grab Freddy from the airport, get some food, and then try to get back to that place we hiked to actually try to do some climbing. Andy already ate his breakfast, now he's got his coffee there with his creamer. What kind of creamer did you go with?
Went with vanilla oat milk creamer. I've never had it before.
Look at that, look at that. And I'm just going straight oats like I usually do with some berries. Some blueberries. Rocky ate some Chobani and keeps barking at the neighbor dogs because they're barking. Whoa. Pete! We're on our way to the skate park.
Schools aren't even in session right now.
So Andy and I went to the closest skate park, to Kyle's place. It was a lot of fun. There was tons of big features. Everything was a lot bigger than I was used to. Andy actually started to film me from the sidelines, kind of like a parent does at like a Little League game.
That's good.
And right when he starts to film me, I just beefed it on the rail. Just finished skating here at Veda Skate Park, and I'm sweaty as shit. I had a couple good wipeouts, maybe 1 or 2 decent lands. Now it's time to go get Freddy. See him?
We're gonna swing by and do like 6 different cuts, okay?
Okay, cool. I'm ready for take 1. All right, let's reset.
There's a trip trap, Mountain Dew trip trap.
Watch the beer.
There's a dog trip trap also.
Hello?
You should turn the light on and then turn around. Got it.
Hey,
welcome.
Why are you filming me? I'm filming you.
Oh no. Okay, Do we want to head to that?
We go snowboarding now?
Yeah, we just go right now.
Ooh, I am starving.
I was pumped to have Freddy there. He was clearly hungry, and so the first thing we did was go try to find some food. I think he ended up getting a slice of pizza, but we all really wanted to go check out Voodoo Donuts. Someone on Instagram had told us to go check it out, so we did, and they have so many donuts.
The governor of Indiana has suspended travel,
In airplanes?
international and non-essential travel for 45 days in Indiana.
You got little eyeballs on yours. What was yours called?
Portland cream.
Portland cream? How about your two? Well, I guess one.
Chuckles and apple fritter.
And then mine was called the Memphis Mafia. And of course, I got the biggest one I could find. We filled our bellies up with dough and sugar, and then we went out back to that place that we hiked at the day before. So we're on our way. Well, we're here.
I don't know what's going on, but I haven't been able to get my, probably because we're just always in Google Maps.
This time it was a bit harder because I had a 50-pound bag of climbing gear on my back. I'm already tired. But we made it up. I did it. And Kyle ended up meeting up with us with Pt.1
Rocky and Pete.
and we climbed. It was kind of hard because we didn't have the routes. We tried to look them up online, but we really couldn't make heads or tails of anything. And so we tried to climb a route, which ended up being too difficult. So then we moved over, tried another route, it was too difficult, and then eventually we finally got a route.
Punch yourself. You should be on the right side of that cliff.
Just do better. Beer. And I mean, we all tried. We tried to do the route, and Andy was of course like, oh, you can't do it, I bet I could do it. Nope.
You got to there?
Doing good, Andy.
Oh, buddy.
Ah, I ripped my fingertips off.
Was that not a good hold?
No, I slipped right off it. 1, 2, 3.
That was a good jump.
Farther left. Farther right. Oh,
Nice.
money. Oh.
My hands are dead.
Success. Climbing, yeah.
Look at that. You made it.
Take.
But yeah, we got at least one route each, and then we all headed back.
Okay, we're back down from our hike climb, and it's time to go get some gas, groceries, and head back to Kyle's to figure out our game plan for tomorrow.
Love you, bye.
I'll be back. Home sweet home.
That night, we just got some groceries, loaded the van up, and there's only so much you could fit, so we had to reorganize some stuff, and we ended up being able to fit everything.
So we're loading up the van, and we've kind of condensed everything. We're still loaded to the gills with like dry goods in this cabinet. Loaded in here. Cleared this out, and now that's all dry goods for the group meals. And then more fruits and veg. And then this is just like bedding stuff, and then that's gonna go under. And I cleared half of this out, so Freddy's got his half, I've got my half. And then boards, boots, camera stuff, which I've gotta keep up. But this is now kind of cleared out. Snowboard gear here, and then the boards are gonna slide up top. And then I think we're good.
But we managed to fit it all, and we were ready to go. We were ready to fit me, Freddy, Andy, Kyle, Rocky, Archer, and Pete, all in the van for 2 days.
All right, we're all ready.
Oh my god, you're doing a vlog?
Are you huffing farts?
No.
Show your face. Okay, there's Andy. Fred, pop over. And there's Fred. And then tomorrow night, it's gonna be mayhem. We're gonna have another guy and a big ass dog in here with all of us. So Until next time, snowboard tomorrow. Good night.
Next time.
Up here, I'm not stopping.
We may be getting stuck.
No, we're not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dog, and then Archer's back there.
Second day at Loveland.
Watch out, man, watch out.
I remember we walked up on like a huge deer or elk. And we
You're
were,
not supposed to be here.
yeah, it looked at us like, what? And then we were like, oh man.
Humans haven't been around these parts.
So we had to do some rock climbing, actual like real rock climbing to get up high enough to see how to get back.
Scrambling.
Yeah. There was a bit of a panic.